Hello, and welcome back to yoga. My name is Shannon, and I'm glad that you're here. Welcome back to South Florida, and welcome back to your yoga practice. Thank you for taking this time for yourself and for choosing to spend it with me. Always remember to listen to your body, especially if you have any prior injuries. Remember that your body knows best. And please do take time to slow down and tune in and feel what there is to feel in this moment. And if your body's telling you not today, then listen to it. Let's begin. Take a deep breath in as you close your eyes and lengthen hips to head. And as you breathe out, allow yourself to soften and settle from top to bottom. Finding softness in your belly and low back. Finding softness in your wrists and palms and fingers. Feeling a softening and a letting go in your knees, your thighs, your calves, your ankles, your feet. As you breathe in, feel the gentle expansion. And as you breathe out, the gentle letting go. Take a few more breaths, just pausing the pace of life, feeling the gentle rhythm that washes through our days. And just taking even 60 seconds to notice if there's a rock in your belly, a tightness in your throat or chest, a chronic ache in a shoulder or hip or knee. Just giving yourself a pause to feel and be without doing. On your next in-breath, begin to straighten up hips to head like you could grow taller. And on your out-breath, keep the length in your spine, but lower just your chin to your chest. Inhale through center, and on your exhale, rotate to one side. It doesn't matter which. Inhale through center, and exhale, rotate to the other side. Come back into center, deep breath in, exhale, lift your chin and open your throat. And if you can, with your chin lifted and your throat soft and open, we're going to gently rock side to side. If this doesn't work for you, keep your chin and head level. Come back into center on an inhale, and on your exhale, turn to one side. Breathe in through the middle, breathe out to the other side. And then one more time, inhale into center, exhale, chin to your chest. Take a deep breath in with your chin lowered. And on your exhale, roll to one side. And then inhale through center, and on your exhale, explore the other side. Be mindful that there are no absolutes. We're not forcing the chin to the chest. We're just exploring neck and shoulders this morning. Start to roll your shoulders forward and up and back and down. Breathe in and out. We'll take one more like this. And then start to reverse the other way. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Breathe. Feel this gentle movement in your body. And then we're going to try it with the fingertips and see how it's different. Using your elbows to inhale back and up and exhale forward and down. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath. And begin to reverse. Inhale forward and up, and exhale back and down. Breathe. One more deep breath. We're going to go side to side. Take one elbow down and the other elbow up. Inhale through center, exhale and switch. Breathe in and out. Go slow. Deep breath in, empty out. One more to each side. Breathe. Come back up to your tall spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, rotate in one direction. We're keeping fingertips on the elbows if you can. Inhale through center. Keep your knees down and soft as you breathe out and twist the other way. Inhale and exhale, gently and slowly. Inhale and exhale. more time to each side. Breathe in and out. In and out. Come back into center, hands by your hips. Take a deep breath out and up. Exhale home to your heart. Take 2 more sun breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more sun breath. In and out. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up, take a deep breath in, exhale, side stretch to one side, doesn't matter which. Breathe into that top shoulder and lung, arm and waist and rib cage. Let your knee drop down away from the shoulder and top arm. Take 1 more deep breath here, softening. And then inhale up, reach for the sky gently, and exhale off to the other side. Breathe in now. Notice if the top side is collapsing down. See if you can roll open. Notice if this knee is popping up. See if you can gently lower it down. Take 1 more deep breath in here. Notice how you feel as you inhale up and exhale all the way out and down. Bring your hands together behind the back, and if you can, we're going to go into reverse namaste. Little prayer hands or palms together behind the back. So if you find that this is too much for your body, it is uncomfortable, other options would be to reach for your fingertips, your wrist, your forearms, or your elbows, or to interlace behind the back, or just reach behind. So any one of those things that you can do, that's what we're going to do. And as you reach back, drop your shoulders down, tuck your tailbone under, lift through the chest and head. Let your knees relax down. So any one of these positions that you can maintain with a lifted chest and an open heart. Maybe 1 more slow, deep breath here. As you let go of the breath, let go of your hands, let the knees drop down if they rose up. And then start to wiggle your fingers and circle your wrists. Breathe and go the other way. Beautiful. And we're going to start to lengthen the legs out. Bounce your knees. Let your feet rock left and right, and then take them a little bit wider and go in and out. Now, start to flex the right foot. Push out through your heel. Point and push through your toes. Flex and point 1 more time. Flex and point. Then bend your knee and hold onto your shin or thigh and rock gently left and right. Breathe out and in. Take 1 more slow, deep breath. And then we're going to start to go across the body. So take the right foot into the left hand. If you could go further, that right foot could go into the left forearm or maybe even your left elbow so that that right pinky toe side of the foot kind of tucks into the elbow. If it doesn't go that far, don't feel like you have to force it. Right elbow around the right knee. And just wherever you can go, gently rock your baby and breathe out. Feel that right knee and hip and ankle. Be mindful not to overturn at the ankle joint. Keep the ankle soft and relaxed so we don't want to sickle it in so much that you're feeling an over pulling on this outside edge of your ankle. If it bends that way and it's comfortable and safe, that's okay. If you're feeling like, this is too much, then try flexing and flattening the foot more and see how that feels. We're going to start to go underneath the right calf and see if we can lift and lower. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Be gentle and slow, breathe out and in. Take another breath or two exploring that right ankle, knee, and hip today. And we're going to go up towards the top edge of your range of motion, wherever that may be. So it could be chest high or lower. Maybe it's up near your chin. Maybe it's up near your nose or forehead. So just be curious, but don't force anything. And if it's a yes, maybe we'll even take it behind the head today. Wherever you can go, breathe, but don't force. Take 1 more slow, deep breath here. And as you're ready, gently release down and out. Start to bounce and rock. And when you're ready, bring the left leg in, hug your shin or thigh, flex your right foot, and gently rock your left leg side to side. Breathe. Soften. And we're going to start to rock the baby, left foot into the right hand, forearm, or elbow. So just wherever you can go without force, pain, or strain, go there. And maybe you normally go in the elbow, but if you go there today, you're feeling a little clicking or popping or a little very intense pulling, then maybe just back out to the forearm for now and see how that feels. Or maybe go with more of a flexed foot where we're pushing down into the big toe and arch side of the foot a little bit more, so we're not getting so much of a twist in that outer ankle. One more breath here, just wherever you feel safe, and we're going to start to explore going through the window and under the left calf. As you breathe out, lift, and as you breathe in, lower. Be curious about the left side without expecting it to be like the right. We often become upset when our expectations are violated. So instead of expecting your body to go where you think it should go or where you want it to go, just try to be curious about where it's going and see how that feels. When you're ready, gently release down and out. Bounce your knees, rock your toes, and we're going to find our way into child's pose. Extend your fingertips out away from your hips as you sit the hips back towards your heels and toes. Let your head become heavy. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, spread all 10 fingers. Sweep your hands out and back, and pause with the palms up by your heels and feet if you can. Start to drop your elbows and shoulders down, down, down to the ground. Allow your head to become heavier. Allow your chest to become heavier. If you find in this position that your head is hanging, as mine was when I first started doing yoga, then other alternatives would be for you to put your arms or fists under your head so your head has some support, or maybe to use a block. Or if you need something bigger, even the block on one of its high settings is just kind of not high enough for you today, then you're always welcome to take a folded up blanket or rolled up a beach towel, or even get like a squishy bean bag or an ottoman that's low to the ground. Anything that will help you feel safer and more supported. Maybe a pillow or two from the bed under your tummy. One more breath. Let go. Now, if you're supporting yourself with something under your head or chest, you're going to want to put that off to the side for now. Spread all 10 fingers, look in between your hands. Think about the way a snake moves. Try to keep your chest and chin low to the ground. And we're going to inhale, slide down, forward, and up as if we were a snake, lifting up out of the grass to peek around. And on your out breath, try to pull in below your belly button and push back into child's pose. We're going to try a few more, opening up the front side of the body, spreading all 10 fingers as you inhale and lead with the chest and heart into cobra. On your exhale, pull that space below your belly button in, push back into your child's pose, hips away from fingertips. Let's do 2 more today. Breathe in, slide forward and up. And as you breathe out, push back. I know some of us don't quite feel like we can make it into cobra, so if you feel like you need to come forward and find Sphinx instead, that's fine. You can modify and inhale into Sphinx. And then exhale, push back through your hands or fists or your 2 blocks and find your child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another deep breath or 2. And then as you're ready, begin to walk your hands off to one side, doesn't matter which. I'm going to the left and I'm getting a nice stretch from my right pinky finger all the way down my right arm, past my right elbow and shoulder, past my right rib cage and waist, through my right hip and thigh, past my right knee and calf, and all the way down through my ankle into my right pinky toe. I'm breathing into my right lung,
And then letting my right elbow and shoulder drop. So if you went the other way, you could just do all of that with your left side, feeling from the left pinky finger to the left pinky toe and breathing into your left lung. Maybe one more breath here if it's safe. Let go. Elbows and shoulders get heavy. Let gravity do the work. Start to find your way through the center and off to the other side. Just doing what you can, going where you can go. Maybe supporting yourself on a bent elbow so the other arm can reach. I'm reaching my left arm and resting my head on the right. Or again, you can get your block or pillow or towel or blanket, whatever you have that you can support your head with if it doesn't quite touch. And then feel breath flow into the left side of your body. Relax your jaw and face and forehead. Let your head and arms and chest become heavier. Take another breath or two. When you're ready, gently and slowly find your way back around to the center and rest. Take a deep breath into your back. Let it all go into your mouth. Walk your hands in towards your knees as you find your way up to seated on the feet. And if you can, we're going to come all the way up to seated, head over hips, tailbone tucking under so your low back is lengthened and your head is over your heels with the hips and bottom and the little arch of the foot. If that's too much pressure for today, other choices would be to breathe in and lean forward and take some pressure off the ankles and hips and feet. And as you breathe out, start to push back and apply tolerable pressure. And if it becomes too much, you can breathe in and release the pressure and breathe out and start to introduce your body slowly. That's what I did. Other choices would be to tuck your toes under and sit back on your heels, and or tuck a block under your bottom so you've got more support for the ankles and feet and hips. We'll take one more breath here if it's safe. And then as you're ready, we're going to lengthen legs out. Bounce knees, rock left and right. Flex both feet. Breathe in and reach up, and as you breathe out, walk yourself towards the feet. Paschimottanasana, full forward fold. We're going to pause here for 5 breaths with feet gently flexed. So we're softly pushing out through the heels. If you find this is too much pressure for your hamstrings, fine for you to bend your knees, put your arms under them, slide that aforementioned rolled up towel behind your knees so the calf and thigh muscles can relax without feeling like they're hyperextended. The very bendy can hold on to the outside edges of the feet, hook the big toes with the peace fingers, or you might even be able to kind of reach around in a bind beyond the bottom of the foot. So just see what's safe for your body today without force, pain, or strain, and go there and breathe out. Perhaps one more slow, deep breath. And as you're ready, gently, slowly find your way up to seated. And onto your back. Once you get onto your back, hug the legs into your chest, squeeze out your breath, rock gently side to side. And then bring your hands out shoulder high, palms down, all 10 fingers spread. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, knees to one side, head to the other. So if the knees go left, head goes right. Circle the knees around as you breathe out. Inhale back into center. Exhale, in this case, I'm going knees to the right, head to the left. Circle and come back into center. Breathe in the middle, breathe out as you circle through the left hip. Deep breath in, circle through the right hip. One more time to each side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then come back into center. Hug both legs into your chest. Gently stretch out your low back. And then start to find your way into Shavasana, lengthening your legs away from your hips, letting your arms extend out, shoulder high, overhead, or by the hips, wherever you feel best. Perhaps letting out a sigh. Letting everything go. And slowly begin to return your attention to the present moment. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. Allow the tips of your fingers and toes to softly, slowly, and gently wiggle and move. And you can raise your right arm overhead or stretch from fingers to toes, and on your exhale, roll onto your right side, curl up into the fetal position, and just rest. Feel your body breathe in and out. Another deep breath or two. And as you're ready, gently, slowly guide yourself up to seated and home to your heart. Feel your body breathing. We're going to close class today with one round of Om. It has 3 sounds, starting with the A sound, Ah, and then going on to the O sound, O, in the middle, and closing your lips at the end with a little So just do what you can. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to you, peace to your loved ones, and peace to our beautiful earth. The light within me bows before the light within each one of you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Thank your body for all the things that it was able to do today. Focus on that. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again soon.